Morning, ladies. How are you?
Great.
I got two sisters with me. Thank you, Lord. Oh, yeah. With career opportunities in STEM projected to outpace most sectors over the coming decade, women are still drastically underrepresented in STEM careers. But educators are working hard to close that gap, and they're aiming to get girls' attention as early as middle school. Now, Dr. LaQuata Sumter is an experienced teacher and children's author and STEAM philanthropist who leads drone and engineering camps throughout the country. And Scarlett Howery is the Vice President of Public Workforce Solutions at DeVry University. They're joining us live from Chicago, which I love, with information on how we can join the women in tech movement. Good morning to two strong African American women. How are you ladies doing?
Good
We're
morning. We're
great.
great.
And Dr. Sumter, according to Women in Tech Network, women make up nearly half of the U.S. workforce, and yet only 35% of STEM employees in the U.S. are women. As an educator, what should higher education institutions do to close the talent gap?
Well, while we can see that women in STEAM are actually making strides, but the data still tells us that there are some challenges. As part of an educational institution who is committed to closing that skill gap and foster continuous learning, I've seen firsthand how valuable hands-on learning and real-world problem solving is. Programs like Her World that we offer introduces middle school girls to STEM activities, and programs like Women in Tech Scholar. It provides resources and tools for those women who are starting out in the tech field, and those are valuable resources that can be provided.
Now, Scarlett, what are you seeing as the future of tech? What career types will be available in the next 5 to 10 years?
AI and high volume data analytics are changing the way that we learn and the way that we work. We're seeing positions that are being eliminated and other positions that are changing in ways we just hadn't thought about 3 to 5 years ago. That's why it's important for upskilling to not just be a nice to have, it's essential. Now, degrees will still be important, but they're just not the only way for a learner to gain access to these careers. Educational institutions need to create other pathways for these learners, those who are working full time and doing upskilling, as well as those who are first time entering into the workforce. An example is at DeVry, we infuse AI into our courses so that learners understand the concepts behind AI, how they can use it, what it will do to support them. But at the same time, we look at it at the undergraduate and graduate level within particular positions in industry so that learners walk away with AI fluencies that they can use in their careers right away.
Now, Dr. Sumter, tell us about the work you're doing and how you think we can get girls involved in STEM.
Well, it's very important that we get young girls it started early, start building their confidence at a young age, and then start building their curiosity that they can see themselves in the STEM field. It's important that we provide them with role models because we see that women don't typically get into STEM fields because they lack the role model. They don't see themselves in that space. But programs like Her World not only allows us to provide them with STEM activities, but it also allows us to provide them with role models so that they can see themselves in the space. They can get introduced to those who are working in the space and who are successful in that space. So then they can see themselves in the space and they can see themselves succeed in the space. And we killed that actual perception that they can't succeed in the STEM field.
Right now, I'm looking at two great examples of women in that space. So, hey, Scarlett, how does her world aim to inspire girls toward careers in tech?
Like Dr. Sumter, I'm just passionate about this initiative, the ability to give access to STEM to young girls who are still very curious about what areas they should go into once they grow up and get into a career is really exciting. They get to do those hands-on activities. They get introduced to people like Dr. Sumter, who is a professional in the industry. Ultimately, our goal is to give them the ability to feel like they can do STEM. Why we're excited to partner with the Boys and Girls Club right here in North Central Illinois, where we bring Her World to girls ages or between grades 5 through 8 so they can do these hands-on activities and ultimately walk away feeling like they can do STEM.
Need to partner with the Boys and Girls Club of St. Louis now. We got to work on that.
You are right. You're right.
Finally, where can we go for more information?
To find out more, visit DeVry.edu.
I have been blessed today to have two great role models with me today to talk about this subject. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend, and stay strong. And I love your smiles. Thank you again.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.